We stayed with political happenings in Rivers State, where Governor Siminalayi Fubara has now appointed Edison Ehie as his chief of staff. Mr. Ehie was the leader of his loyalists in the State House of Assembly and contended to Martin Amelwule for the position of Speaker before recently resigning from the Assembly as part of the process to restore peace in Rivers State. In a statement late Sunday night through the Secretary to the Rivers State government, Governor Fubara named Mr. Ehie as Chief of Staff. The SSG also announced the appointment of 5 others as special advisors. The new special advisors are Darlington Orji, who resigned as Chief of Staff to the Chairman of Ikwere Local Government Area, Samuel Nwanosike, in the wake of the political upheaval in the state. Solomon Abel Eke, the immediate past chairman of Oyakpo Local Government Area. Others are Prince Ohia, the immediate past commissioner for youth development, Amina Yesam Faberisima, and Dia Barren. Senior correspondent Uche Okoro is standing by in Port Harcourt with the very latest on this development and more. Uche, it would seem the governor is now surrounding himself with those loyal to him. But where are we right now as to the contention we covered from Rivers in the past months?
Well, right now we expect, I think about now, those new appointments, the persons whose appointments have been announced. I'm sure by now they would have been sworn in, because in that statement released by the Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Tammy Danagogo, they were expected to be seated at the Exco chambers of the Rivers State Government House this morning, with one guest each for their swearing in. So I believe that by now that ceremony must have wrapped up at the Rivers State Government House. But well, as you mentioned, the governor he's trying, as you mentioned, to surround himself with his allies. Of course, you know that the 9 commissioners were also sworn in last week. So this is the governor's own way of bringing in people who are on his side, closer to him, because there are persons who have said those commissioners who returned he may not be able to work cordially with those persons. So yes, it is a move by the governor to indeed bring his allies closer, to see how he can solidify his hold on his government.
We understand that the House of Assembly is also sitting as we speak. What is on their table? What is on the program for them today?
The House of Assembly, 10th Assembly here, led by Martin Amelwule, has just risen about 10 minutes ago. They made their way out of the chamber, the makeshift chamber that they are currently using for plenary at the Rivers State Assembly quarters, which is where I am right now. So basically, the clash or fight, or as it were, the Cold War brewing between the Assembly and the Rivers State government is far from over, because today the Assembly also some lawmakers drew the attention of the House to some appointments also, and recent appointments made by the governor. First, the House drew attention to the following: appointment of an acting chairman for the Rivers State Local Government Service Commission, appointment of an acting DG for the Bureau of Public Procurement, and then also a head of a new agency announced by the government, New City Development Agency. Just give me some time to just tell you what transpired at the House today. First of all, the House has said that the Local Government Service Commission, the governor does not have the powers to appoint an acting chairman for that commission without the knowledge or confirmation of the House. Now, the chairman of the House Committee on Agencies and Commissions has said she is not aware. She only heard in the news or in the media space that a chairman for that commission has been appointed and asked to resume. So the House has said today that appointment is null and void. Secondly, the House has also resolved to write to the governor, drawing his attention to a breach of the Constitution, which as they have said, requires the DG of the BPP can only be appointed by a recommendation of an existing board. Now, the House has also noted that there is no board for the BPP, and so they wonder where the governor derived his powers to appoint an acting DG. Quickly, number 3, the appointment of a head of a new agency, new city development agency. The House has also said that such agency does not exist, that this is a creation of an executive proclamation, that agencies aren't created like that. So in essence, the governor they have said that the governor has appointed a head of a non-existent agency. So that's what's coming out of the Rivers State House Assembly.
Quickly,
today.
Uche, where are we?
Appointments.
Where are we with the initial agreement to resubmit the 2024 budget to the House of Assembly?
Well, actually, for one, Ifemi, I totally was of the. I thought, because most times when the assembly is about to calls for sitting, some of us try to snoop ahead of time to know what's on the order paper and what's on the agenda for sitting. But today, none of us could come to get that information. But quick guess, some of us were perhaps today would be the day that the budget will be presented. But well, surprisingly, it is not the day. We are still waiting. I think the wait is still on for what the presentation or what the face would be for the 2024 appropriation bill in Rivers State.
Senior correspondent Uche Okoro. By the way, that complex look really nice. You can actually doubt if you're in Port Harcourt. But thank you for the updates at this time. In other news, Governor of Sokoto State, Ahmed Aliyu, has extended an olive branch to members of the opposition in the state, urging them to join in his administration's developmental plans. The governor made the call